Hey crafty friend, it's me, Justine. This probably will be kind of a longer video. I will be speeding up some parts, so just keep that in mind. But welcome to the hop for Pajama Crafter stamps. Here's the little logo if you want to look at it. It's so cute. I am thrilled to be on the design team with many other awesome and talented artists. So we decided to do a hop this month with the new release from Pajama Crafter. And the theme of this hop is called Greatest Treasure. And so I went ahead and am going to use this beautiful and super cute stamp set from Pajama Crafter Stamps and just make this super duper cute. And we're going to turn this into something amazing. So just hang on to your horses, if you will. Anyway, I'm using this stamp set. It's got a dragon, a castle. I have my masking pieces already on here, which I'm going to need here in just a couple minutes, but it has cute sentiments. I just really enjoy everything about this stamp set. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp this out first. I've never used my stamp wheel for stamping, so this will be my very first stamp on my stamp wheel. Kind of fun. So I'm going to go ahead and do this kind of in a speed up version of this because of time. And I'm going to spend more time talking about other things as I go along, and I will give you the hop details in just a minute here. All right, let's talk about the hop details. So for the hop, as you know, I am part of the design team for Pajama Crafter Stamps, and it has been a complete pleasure. So it is also my pleasure to participate in this Pajama Crafter Stamps Greatest Treasure Inspiration Video Hop, where we're going to be showcasing April's mini release as well as some really good products. And I'm using another Pajama Crafter Stamps product here in just a couple minutes in two different ways. So what I've done is taken this stamp and gone ahead and made a little mask for it. So when I'm doing my stenciling here in just a minute, I will not have any ink go on the stamped area, so I can take my Copics and color that up in just a little bit. I'm so glad that you're here on the hop because at each stop you're going to find inspirational products and projects that you can make cards for your loved ones, which is the best. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to every channel on the hop to be eligible to win one of two $10 gift cards from Pajama Crafter Stamps. And if it's not exciting enough, go ahead over to Instagram and there'll be another hop where you can be eligible to win some more prizes. So you can make this card if you want. I really don't mind when people copy, I guess, my work. And, you know, as long as you just say like, hey, I made it. I saw this one and I made it anyway, and maybe just say, you know, inspired by Justine. I don't mind. It's totally fine. So for the ink blending that I'm doing here, I'm using Distressed Oxides. I started with Picked Raspberry at the bottom, which I love to call Pickled Raspberry. And then I worked my way up with Shaded Lilac, A Salty Ocean, and Blueprint Sketch. I ended up not using the Seedless Preserves. I thought it was a little lighter than I remember in my head, and it ended up being kind of a dark color, but I love the way that the background turned out regardless. By the way, the masking technique that I just used there, I used Post-it notes that are the full sticky Post-it notes. There's definitely some companies out there that sell like masking sticky, but I've never been, I don't know, I never bought it because I have the full sticky Post-it notes and I have a million of them, so I won't be grabbing that anytime soon, I don't think. Anyway, I'm going to color up these adorable little dragons with some Copic markers. I chose to make the little one a pink little dragon, and then the mama dragon is going to be shades of teal. And I've really just stuck with kind of the cool tones for this card. I just feel like a lot of my projects and my art recently has been cool tones like crazy, and it's because they're my favorite colors. Green, purple, pink, blue are my favorite colors. I know I have a lot of favorites, but they just are so soft, and I'm going to add a whole bunch of pink to this card, and it's just going to be awesome at the end. So just bear with me here as I have finished coloring up these cute dragons. I just love that their bellies have stripes on them. I just think that is such a clever little detail that they didn't really need to add to the stamp, but it makes it just extra special. And I think that's kind of like the secret sauce of Pajama Crafter stamps. Their stuff is really cool, and I'm just really happy that I am part of their design team because it is a new business and I'm really excited to see them grow. All right, enough of the sappy stuff. I'm going to talk about what I'm adding to my really awesome shaker window here. So the shaker window I used was from Waffle Flower, and I am then going to add in a whole bunch of extra stuff. Now that the glitter I just added might have been a little bit of a mistake because that glitter is everywhere now. Shaker windows from Waffle Flower have holes in all four corners, so yeah, it's everywhere. But you know what? I don't care. I love glitter, so I don't mind that it's in my craft room. But if that bothers you, I just felt like I should give you a little disclaimer. So disclaimer, if you use glitter with shaker windows, just know it will be everywhere. Anyway, the pink sequins that I added to the shaker window were just some extras that I had in my craft room. I don't know where I got them. Probably Dollar Tree because they're in packaging that reminds me of other ones that I've bought in the past from Dollar Tree. And then I used that really fun glitter, and that was the unicorn confetti from Simon Says Stamp. And then I added 3 things from Trinity Stamps. They are the Snow Day confetti, that's the blue one, the Snow Globe white confetti, white sparkle spots confetti, and look how full that is in the bottom. And I just think it's going to be perfect for putting my sentiment there and kind of giving like a ground for my sentiment, but still keeping the idea that these little dragons are in the sky. So I'm going to stamp out the sentiment from the stamp set, Happy Mother's Day. This is going to be a Mother's Day card with the little dragons. I definitely kind of giggled to myself because that anti-static little pouch that I just used a second ago helps when I'm heat embossing, especially with white powder, but I call it the mouse pillow. And if you don't have an anti-static tool, you're going to want to when you're doing heat embossing, just a side note. Anyway, I went ahead and layered that paper on some white paper, and then I'm going to add a Better Press sentiment because I am a Better Press babe and I got to put it on like every card I do basically. So it says, "You're the best, Happy Mother's Day." Then, as if this does not say over the top Mother's Day card already, I'm going to add some stamps to the inside because moms are so special and they deserve the very best. So we're going to go all out for mom. Then whenever I do shaker cards, I have this tip from Carrie Rhodes, the shaker queen herself, but add double-sided adhesive and liquid glue, and it really just helps the card panels stick to the card front. And then I'll finish by adding even more embellishments by Pajama Crafter stamps. These are the Boyfriend Blue, and I did not mention before, but I did put these in the shaker window as well. So they are small enough to go in a shaker, but big enough to be part of the outside of the card as well. And I really do love these, and I definitely want to grab some more colors. They have several colors on their website. I do want to show you 2 other ones that I made with this stamp set, just because I think more inspiration the better. I just love these dragons, and oh, I didn't even realize I did teal and pink on here. I thought it was opposite. Whatever, it's fine. Anyway, the more inspiration the better. And then if you missed, I did a little live video with this card from Prickly Pear, which is the company that's owned by Pajama Crafter Stamps. And then I did the Azalea one. I haven't tried the Noah's Ark yet, but I will get there one day. But make sure you go to the next person on the hop and make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to each channel, and you will be eligible to win one of 2 $10 gift cards from Pajama Crafter Stamps. And make sure you go to the Instagram hop where you can be eligible for more prizes. So make sure that you join us here on Facebook and on Instagram. Not Facebook, YouTube and Instagram. Anyway, I will put all the details of the giveaway and the hop down below. But I am so glad that you joined me today. We'll see you next time, crafty friend. Bye-bye.